Some places just call to your soul. For me, that place was Myanmar. I'd seen photos of golden pagodas at sunrise and read stories of a country just opening up to the world. It felt like a land where real adventure was still possible. But I didn't have much money and travel seemed out of reach. So I set myself a challenge. Could I explore Myanmar for 2 weeks on just $500? This wasn't just about saving money. It was about traveling deeper. Budget travel means local buses, street food, and simple guest houses. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and into real connection. My heart pounded as I booked my flight, both nervous and excited. Myanmar, with its complex history and incredible beauty, promised something special. I dreamed of Bagan's ancient temples, Inle Lake's fishermen, and bustling markets. This was more than a vacation. It was a personal quest. I wanted to inspire others to chase their travel dreams, no matter their budget. Myanmar rewards slow travel and small moments. A stranger's smile, a new dish, a sunset over a golden stupa. I was ready to embrace it all, with an open heart and a carefully managed wallet. My adventure was about to begin. Planning a trip on $500 takes a different mindset. Every dollar counts, so I started with months of research, reading blogs, forums, and real cost breakdowns. I set a daily budget of $35 for everything: accommodation, food, transport, and activities. Instead of trying to see everything, I focused on a classic loop: Yangon, Bagan, and Inle Lake. Less moving around meant more time to enjoy each place and less spent on transport. I brought crisp US dollars for exchange and a backup travel card. Each night I tracked every kyat I spent in a simple spreadsheet. My secret weapon for staying on budget. Packing light was essential, versatile clothes, a long E for temples, a reusable water bottle, and a basic first aid kit. Booking hostels with free breakfast and good reviews helped stretch my money. I left room for spontaneous adventures and rest. Careful planning gave me the freedom to enjoy the journey. My bag was packed, my plan was set, and I was ready for Myanmar. Sometimes the best adventures start with a spreadsheet and a little courage. To save money and experience the real Myanmar, I traveled like a local. Overnight VIP buses connect the country. Modern, clean, and surprisingly comfortable. You save on a night's accommodation and wake up in a new city, ready to explore. My first bus from Yangon to Bagan was a 10-hour journey, but watching the sunrise over ancient temples made it worth it. In Yangon, I rode the circular train for less than $1, glimpsing daily life from my window. In Bagan, e-bikes were the perfect way to explore thousands of temples at my own pace. Shared taxis and motorbike taxis were cheap for short trips. Just agree on the price first. On Inle Lake, I split a long-tail boat with other travelers, making a full day of exploring affordable. Using local transport wasn't just about saving money, it was an adventure in itself. It connected me to the rhythm of the country and its people. Every journey became a story, and every ride brought me closer to the heart of Myanmar. Sometimes the best seat is the one next to a local, and the best route is the one less traveled.
Know you've been a good friend.
Accommodation can eat up your budget, but Myanmar's hostels and guest houses became my home. I booked places with free breakfast and good reviews, simple, clean, and social. My Yangon hostel buzzed with travelers swapping tips and stories. In Bagan, a family-run guest house welcomed me with warmth and even invited me to dinner. These connections made solo travel feel less lonely. Hostels offered free Wi-Fi, hot showers, and helped organize tours at great prices. Sharing a boat tour with hostel friends saved us all money and created unforgettable memories. Staying in hostels wasn't just a budget move. It gave me a community on the road. The real value was in the people I met and the stories we shared. Sometimes the best part of travel is the friends you make along the way, and the feeling of home, wherever you are. Myanmar's food scene is a budget traveler's dream. The best meals are found on the street or in tiny family-run eateries. With just $5 to $7 a day, I feasted like royalty. Breakfast was often mohinga, fragrant fish noodle soup, filling in less than $1. Sitting on a plastic stool slurping noodles with locals, I felt part of the city's morning ritual. Lunch and dinner meant Burmese curries, served with endless sides, always a feast for a few dollars. Tea leaf salad, samosa salad, and grilled skewers became daily treats. For dessert, I'd grab fresh fruit or sticky rice cakes from the market. Every meal was an adventure, a chance to try something new and connect with friendly vendors. Eating in Myanmar was about more than food. It was about culture and community. I never broke my budget, but I always left the table satisfied. The flavors of Myanmar are unforgettable, and so are the memories made over every meal. My journey began in Yangon, a city of golden pagodas and bustling markets. The highlight was Shwedagon Pagoda, glowing at sunset, alive with candles and chanting. From Yangon, I took an overnight bus to Bagan, waking up to a landscape of over 2,000 ancient temples. Exploring by e-bike, I chased sunrises and found hidden pagodas all to myself. After Bagan's dusty plains, Inle Lake offered cool air and serene beauty. I spent a day on a long tailboat, watching leg-rowing fishermen and visiting floating gardens. A weaving workshop showed me how lotus fibers become beautiful textiles. Off the main path, I biked through villages, rice paddies, and sunflower fields near Inle Lake. Children waved and shouted, "Mingalaba," as I passed. I even stopped at a local winery for a glass with a view. The best moments were often unplanned, simple, real, and free. Myanmar's magic is in both its famous sights and its everyday beauty. The adventure was richer than I ever imagined, and it didn't cost a fortune. Myanmar's true treasure is its people. From the start, I was welcomed with warmth and kindness. Smiles bridged every language barrier. In Bagan, when my e-bike got a flat, a local farmer and his brother fixed it for free, waving off my thanks. Near Inle Lake, a family invited me into their stilt house for tea, sharing stories and laughter. These moments of connection transformed my trip. They taught me about generosity, humility, and our shared humanity. The most valuable things I gained weren't things I could buy. I found confidence, perspective, and unforgettable memories. Myanmar showed me the world is friendlier than we think. You don't need a lot of money for a rich, meaningful adventure. If you dream of travel, don't let a small budget stop you. Start planning. Be brave. The world is waiting, and your own unbelievable adventure is closer than you think.